All right, you guys, it is Priestess LaMeel, and I am here today. This is day 17. We're almost done, and I'm talking to you today about trusting your intuition. And if you feel like you need practice with this, I have a whole nother series that you can follow to get practice with this. But first, if you are new here, welcome. I love having you. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment. I love interacting with you guys. I am Priestess LaMeel. I teach on magic, manifesting, and spirituality, and I offer courses and spiritual readings and lots of other things that you can find on LaMeel.com. All the links are below. Hi, Boopy. And so let's get into our topic. Bye. That's the grandbaby. Bye. Bye. Which is trusting your intuition. I will put the link to it's 21 days to igniting your intuition, and it is I think an amazing course. And the intuition assignments, practices become really juicy as you proceed past week 1. So that link is below. You can go on over to my other YouTube channel, which is LaMeel Magic, and watch that series there. So why is it important to trust your intuition? Because it is your higher self. It's your higher self. Angels, guides, ancestors, source, universe, God, everybody is always trying to talk to you. Everyone. Because we're in a vehicle, right? But you are a spiritual being. You are energy. And you innately have a connection to your higher self, because all of you is not in this body. Okay, it's sort of like electricity. So think of yourself as electricity in a house. All of you can't fit in the toaster. You'd blow it up. It's too much, right? You can't get all the electricity in the toaster from the house. So only a portion of us are in these amazing, magnificent bodies, so that we can do more co-creating and manifesting and expanding. But you have connection to your higher self, and your intuition is your higher self guiding you, and your angels and source and all of those other energetic spiritual beings and ancestors. Everyone is talking to you. And so when you're getting those messages, they come in as messages, and it does take a while for you to know, is this the intuitive nudge is following what spirit is saying to you. It's following what your ancestors are saying to you. It's following and doing what the angels are telling you to do, not to do, that type of thing. And they are, and that is the source of your inspired action, your higher self, right? So when you tap in and get tuned in and you start trusting your intuition, like, that's not a good idea. That's the better way to go. It takes practice, but you start to fine tune it, and you start to hear it more, and then the hearing of it becomes more refined, right? And then it becomes more fluid, and then it's like, oh, I need to change lanes. Actually, I need to take this route home. And then you find out that there was an accident on that route, right? Because you, your higher self, plus God, source, energy, angels, everyone is always working for you and guiding you for your highest good. For your highest good. Always, always. So by tapping into that, by listening, not just hearing and acknowledging, but doing, it's going to lead you down the path of a series of inspired actions, which we've talked about in this series. And you will end up almost like coincidence or magic or surprise right in front of what you want, or it right in your hand. because your higher self knows the quickest, fastest, easiest way to get you to what it is that you want, even with all of your emotional, spiritual trauma blocks, like all of those things, even with all of these blocks and barriers and what have you going on in your life. Spirit's like, but if she does this and does it like this, she can get it, whether she's worked all this other shit out or not, right? So follow it. Do it. Go with the flow. Remember, you need to be fluid. You need to be easy. You need to be willing to change your routine. We talked about that yesterday. So, a lot of times that does look like a change in your routine. Like I said, changing how you drive home, the route, agreeing to make a stop when you don't normally like to make stops. It looks like all of that. But maybe you're going to stop and you're going to run into a lady who's going to be like, oh my God, can you do that for me? Because you're talking in the line and your line is long because everybody's off work. You know what I'm saying? But she's like, you do exactly what I need and I want to pay you $5 grand. When can you start? But had you not followed your intuition, you would have never bumped into her. And then universe has to rearrange things all over again to put you in the path of that $5 grand all over again. And maybe, who knows, maybe our $5 grand is going to come because we're going to get compensated for the coronavirus being out of work scenario, right? You never know. Meantime and in between time, follow your intuition. If you feel like you need help with understanding your intuition and getting clear on what is intuition, what is not your own thought, you know, ego versus intuition and all of that kind of thing, check out the link below and work on that series and see how that goes with you. In the meantime, we're done here for today. Thank you so much for joining. I bless you with love, light, and lux, and I will see you in the next video.